Every day we hear about fights at school, shootings, poor academics. Is this something that you want for your children? As a parent, my children's education and safety is my #1 priority. So, what are the alternatives to public school? As college students, someday these choices will affect everyone. Today I will share with you several problems with public schools and the solutions to these problems by homeschooling. Children in public schools are often faced with pressures such as sex, drugs, rock and roll, violence, and even popularity issues. If you don't fit in, you're often considered an outcast. When I was in junior high school, I was pressured by joining a gang and all the things to go with it. I was so scared of these people that I just hung around them so I wouldn't have to worry about it. According to the Homeschool Legal Defense Association, a research was done by testing 224 homeschooled children, 1,183 public school children, and the results showed that the public school children were more concerned about peers than they were academics. Children are fighting at school and being bullied and bringing guns to school. There have been several school shootings over the years that were caused by teenagers feeling like outcasts or being bullied. According to Wikipedia, recent events such as April 20th, 1999 in Littleton, Colorado, 2 boys brought guns to school, killed 13 people and then themselves. These boys were said to be outcasts. Everyone who has children in school is affected by this. According to Wikipedia, on March 21st, 2005, in Red Lake, Minnesota, a boy killed his grandfather and his grandfather's girlfriend, and then he went to school and killed 7 more people, and later himself. He was said to be an outcast also who was expelled from school. When I was a teenager and I hung around the gang members, we often had to watch ourselves in case of rebel gangs. And my parents considered homeschooling at the time, and we still regret not doing it. Children in public schools often score lower academically. This can be caused by several things, such as the large class sizes, like Natasha's in a class with 2 teachers and 50 students. Or it can be just poor academics at the schools. In a recent study by the National Center for Home Education in 1994, 54.7% of the homeschool students in the study achieved scores at the top quarter of students in the U.S., and this is more than double than public school kids who score at the top quarter. Clearly this shows that small class sizes and better academics may be better. In the state of Minnesota, homeschoolers are required to have reading, writing, literature, fine arts, math, science, history, geography, government, health, and physical education, just like public school children. Now that we've covered all the issues that go along with public schools, we'll cover the solutions that may be better by homeschooling. Homeschooling may be a better choice. Homeschooling your children can alleviate the pressures of school and poor academics and the violence that children face in school. Checking with your state and school district can get you started. School supplies are available through the state, school districts, and organizations nationwide. There's many alliances such as the Minnesota Homeschooling Alliance, and then there's also many online schools, some specific for each state. The cost of homeschooling can vary by state, and these organizations that you can join will include field trips and many socialization times. And there are also scholarships available to make the costs less costly. Pressures, violence, and poor academics scores make a good reason to homeschool your children. Homeschooling is the best alternative to public schools. If you are concerned about your child's safety and education, homeschooling may be the right choice for you. Homeschooling is religiously and morally acceptable for everyone. Homeschooled children turn out to be the same, if not better, than children in public schools. If you believe that your child may be at risk, this may be the right choice for you. And as college students, you now have valuable information to make this choice in the future.
Are there any questions?
Imagine all these school supplies if you were to homeschool are tax deductible too.
Yep, through the K through 12 education credit and taxes. That's what that's meant for. I've always wondered what that was until I did the research. So, anyone else?
Are there any organizations in Rochester that support homeschool parents?
Actually, you can go right through the school district, and they hook you up with anyone, supplies and everything. You can go right through the school district to get the supplies too.
I worked with somebody who homeschooled their kids, and they were so happy and smart. And they went out for their music classes. I think the boy played violin, and they were just so happy. And of course, they had their church and activities through there, and sports, and they were just very happy. Smart kids.